Imagine this, the busy bars of Lima, Peru back in the 1920s. A brand new cocktail is created, a mix of Peruvian alcohol and some international style. This, my friends, is how the Pisco Sour came to be. It's named after its main ingredient, Pisco, a great brandy you can only find in Peru. This cocktail quickly became super famous in Peru. It's a drink full of history, a symbol of Peruvian creativity, and a really tasty cocktail. The Pisco Sour is more than a drink. It's like a part of Peruvian culture. It shows how proud Peruvians are, their love of fresh ingredients, and their skill at mixing flavors. Every sip is like a short trip to Peru, a taste of the country's energy. So, when you make this cocktail, remember you're not just making a drink, you're connecting with a cool part of Peruvian history. Okay, let's talk about the ingredients, the things that make this Peruvian masterpiece truly shine. First, the star of the show, Pisco. This clear grape brandy is the heart and soul of the cocktail. This clear grape brandy adds a special floral and fruity flavor that is unique to the Pisco Sour. Make sure you get Peruvian Pisco, the real thing. It's what gives the drink its authentic taste. Next, the tangy part of the cocktail, lime juice. This is what gives the drink its refreshing zing. Freshly squeezed is important, don't use the bottled stuff. The freshness makes a huge difference. Key limes, which are extra tart, are what people traditionally use. But regular limes work too. Both will give you that essential citrus kick. The citrus balances the sweetness, making it refreshing and light. Now for the sweet part, simple syrup. This is what rounds out the flavors. It's just sugar dissolved in water, and it adds a smooth sweetness that goes great with the Pisco. It's easy to make at home. Don't even think about using store-bought. Making your own is super easy and tastes way better. Trust me, it's worth the effort. Lastly, the secret ingredient, egg white. This might sound unusual, but it's essential. Yes, really, but don't worry, it's not like making a smoothie. The egg white adds a silky texture. The egg white, when shaken the right way, makes that famous Pisco Sour foam, a smooth, cloud-like top that makes this cocktail extra special. And don't forget the bitters on top for that final touch. Alright, let's make a Pisco Sour. First, the dry shake. This is crucial for getting that perfect foam. In your shaker, put 2 ounces of Pisco, the heart of our cocktail. Add 1 ounce each of fresh lime juice and simple syrup, and 1 egg white. Remember, no ice yet. The egg white is what gives the Pisco Sour its signature frothy top. Shake this hard for about 30 seconds. This is called the dry shake, and it helps to emulsify the egg white. You want that egg white to get bubbly. Now the wet shake. This step is just as important. Add a good amount of ice to the shaker. The ice will chill the mixture and help create a smooth texture. Shake again, really hard for another 30 seconds. This is the wet shake, and it ensures the drink is perfectly chilled. You should hear the ice crushing. This sound means the drink is getting cold and the egg white is becoming even smoother. This makes the cocktail cold and makes the egg white even smoother. Time to strain. This step is key to a clean, crisp drink. Use a Hawthorne strainer to separate the ice and any bits of egg white. This ensures a smooth, velvety texture. Pour the cocktail into a chilled coupe glass. The glass should be cold to keep the drink at the perfect temperature. See that beautiful foamy layer on top? That's what we're aiming for. That's the magic of the egg white. Finally, the finishing touch. This is where we add a bit of flair. Get your bitters. Angostura is the classic choice, adding a touch of spice and complexity. But Amargo Chuncho, a Peruvian bitter, makes it extra authentic. It adds a unique flavor that complements the Pisco. Carefully drop 2 to 3 drops onto the foam. This adds a beautiful aroma and a hint of bitterness. Use a toothpick to swirl the bitters into the foam, making a pretty design. This final touch makes your Pisco Sour not only delicious but also visually stunning. Section 4. Enjoying everything about your Pisco Sour. The Pisco Sour isn't just about taste, it's about the whole experience. From the moment you lay eyes on it, to the final sip, every aspect is a delight to the senses. It looks amazing. The light yellow cocktail with that cloud-like foam and the pretty swirl of bitters is like a piece of art in a glass. The visual appeal is undeniable, drawing you in with its elegance and charm. The sounds of the Pisco Sour are also cool. The shaking of the cocktail shaker, the ice clinking, the quiet hiss as you pour, it's a fun sound. These sounds create a rhythm that adds to the anticipation and excitement of the drink. And then there's the nice clink when you take your first sip. It's a small but satisfying sound that signals the start of your tasting journey. But of course, the taste is the best part. The Pisco Sour is a perfect mix of sweet, sour, and strong. Each sip is a balanced blend that tantalizes your taste buds. The first sip is the tartness of the lime, then the floral and fruity Pisco. This combination creates a refreshing and invigorating start to the drink. The simple syrup makes it smooth, while the egg white gives it a silky texture. This smoothness and silkiness make each sip feel luxurious and indulgent. And lastly, the bitters add a little spice that stays with you. This final touch leaves a lingering warmth and complexity that makes the Pisco Sour unforgettable. Section 5. Savoring the moment, enjoying your Pisco Sour. You did it. You made a Pisco Sour, a taste of Peru. Now it's time to enjoy it. Find a comfy spot, maybe turn down the lights and put on some Peruvian music. Sip your Pisco Sour slowly, enjoying all the flavors and the smooth texture. This is a cocktail best enjoyed with friends. Share it with them, tell them about the history and culture behind this special drink. Or just relax and let the Pisco Sour take you to the lively bars of Lima where it all began. Remember, the Pisco Sour is more than just a drink, it's an experience. It's a taste of Peru, a celebration of flavor, and a way to show off your cocktail making skills. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Cheers.